Libra. Happy day, guys. It is Monday, but I'm actually here to deliver your monthly reading. One of your fellow Libras climbed in my messages yesterday and proceeded to attempt to tell me off. And so I say this, friends. Do not get blocked. Trying to come to me instead, just be like, hey, Mona, you good? Where's the monthly? And I would have responded, well. So be gentle with me, y'all. That's all I got. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. It is December. We are taking a look to see how you're closing out the year this year. 2025 readings, forecasts, my 2025 New Year New You packages are available. And make sure, y'all, especially if you're watching on TikTok with the alleged TikTok ban that's supposed to be coming up here in January, that you are subscribed on YouTube so we can keep the vibes flowing, because I'm going to read tarot forever, whether it's on TikTok or otherwise. So keep up with me. Hit the link in bio for that. That is where you can also book a reading. Okay, let's get into it. So we got benefactor, grace, and generosity. Eye of the needle, intentionality. So there's a significant need for you to make sure that you are focused on the bigger picture in the month of December. Mercury retrograde is still going on. That's closing out around the 15th, but you'll feel those effects throughout the end of the month. I think that it's important here, Libra, especially in situations where you need to give yourself grace, or you find yourself wanting to give others grace that maybe they don't deserve, or you really don't feel in your heart that you should extend. You're well within your rights to feel how you're feeling. Think about the bigger picture as you're making decisions for the remainder of the month here, okay? We are all worthy of all of the things that we pray for, ask for, the things that we dream of, the things that we hope for, and so on and so forth. But I find that for myself as a life coach, a career coach, a business consultant, and all the other things that I do, that the greatest thing that people struggle with is feeling worthy of those things. Falling angel, spiritual narcolepsy, and sky dancer surrender is present here. Like I said, Libra, however this may resonate for you personally, just make sure that as you are making decisions throughout the rest of the month, especially with Mercury being in retrograde, and knowing how that planet likes to send in things that we haven't quite addressed or healed to the fullest extent. Pay attention to bigger pictures. Don't be afraid to let motherfuckers know where they got you fucked up. Do not be afraid to go into hermit mode if you need to, with the falling angel spiritual narcolepsy card being present here, to balance your energies out before you feel that you need to give to others. And especially for those of you that are planning to spend like a lot of time with family and maybe people that you don't necessarily vibe with here like that for the sake of the holidays, you need to make sure you give yourself a lot of extra room to recharge. Now let's take a look and see what unexpected blessings or messages your angels and ancestors may have for you, and then we'll get into the nitty-gritty. Again, 2025 forecasts and my forecasts are spectacular. They're an hour long. I break down each and every month what you can expect, how to navigate those things, things of that nature. And then with the New Year, New You packages, get you the fuck together. I call that hacking your life. Okay, so tap in with those. So we've got listen, inspiration, and entrepreneur. Some of you are going to be feeling very inspired here. So look, even with my New Year, New You packages, it's something I offer every year because, again, as a life, business, and career coach, I have a ton of tools to offer. But what this looks like to me here, Libra, is a lot of you are really, really thinking about how you can transform the year that you had this year into something better next year, or how you could simply just upgrade your life in general. Definitely do be sure to listen to your intuition. Be sure to listen to others. And just because you hear something that someone is saying to you doesn't mean that you have to immediately figure out where those things fit in your life. It just means that you need to be open and receptive to receiving that and figuring it out as you go along. I feel like there are a lot of messages that your angels and ancestors may be sending to you, be it through dreams, and I'm not really quite seeing that here, where there's, oh, you've been having these dreams. This doesn't give that at all. What it gives is that you've been having an abundance of feelings, and beyond that, you've been experiencing a lot of changes and transitions in your life, as you will do in the month of December, Libra. They're not meant to stress you. They're not meant to make you wonder what you did to God to deserve these things. Take it as it resonates, whomever you believe is the source of your higher power. They are literally meant to help inspire you toward growth. And for a lot of you, the inspiration that's coming there is to get you to think more about how you can supply yourself with finances, with success, with support, and all the things by working for yourself. A quiet mind and body hears us quickly and clearly. This is our request to you. Listen, meditation is in the cards for you all. And you know, a lot of people think meditation is just sitting there. That works for some people, and for others it doesn't. For me, I go through a series of yoga poses over like a 5 or 10 minute time frame. That's meditation for me. Sometimes it's just shuffling these cards and praying at the same time. It's meditation. So do what you need to do to quiet your mind and be present, all right? And for those of you who are like, you really are just sitting on that business idea, please go ahead and do it, friends. As someone who runs 2 businesses, and I do it full time, and I also had a successful career, so choosing to not pour into that anymore is difficult. You will experience changes, and you're going to change direction. You're going to have good months, you'll have bad months, you'll have months that are just months. Don't allow the fear of the uncertainty, and that's whether it's career, making life changes, moving, I don't care, to deter you from taking steps toward the things that you are feeling called to do. Damn, that 8 minutes just flew by. Which is why my personal readings end up being like 30, 45 minutes, because I'll give y'all a little more time, because like the person said yesterday, bitch, we ain't getting no messy Monday, we ain't getting no weekly, we didn't get a monthly, we didn't get shit. You good? So I'll give y'all a little extra time. Also, please hit the like button, leave comments. Like, you know, y'all, some people are so involved in like the lives of content creators and celebrities, and I don't give a fuck what A, B, C, D of G list you fall on, but even still, where people are so consumed with the idea of give, and no one wants to exchange fair energy. So like, even if you're not booking a service, you're not sending tips, you're not purchasing products from people that you care about, that like you consume their content, just hitting the like button and leaving a little funky ass comment takes you 5 seconds. Super helpful, very encouraging, and believe it or not, that helps. Hey, like, needless to say, y'all, he got blocked, and so he'll never be watching another one of my readings. But I definitely do see a lot of emotions here, a lot of shifts, a lot of changes, a lot of potential for you to be growing toward the things that are going to bring you happiness. A lot of you are already experiencing that happiness. You're already very happy. You already feel very supported. You already feel free to a certain extent, at least emotionally. And December is bringing about opportunities for you to be grounded in that energy. You understand what I'm saying? Don't get too wrapped up in what other people are doing. Don't get too wrapped up in what other people have to say about your life. Don't allow those things to deter you as you're planning for how you will experience joy all 2025. Okay, Libra? I think that that's really important here to say as well. For those of you where you're experiencing a lot of happiness for the first time, you may be newly married, you may be in a new position where you're growing and you're finding like a promotion, you know what I'm saying? Don't get so wrapped up in your mind that you start to fear that something may go wrong because it shouldn't be this good. Life gets good, y'all. And as you get more comfortable, like I said, with looking at the bigger picture, granting yourself the same amount of grace and love and all the things that you would typically grant to others, and doing good things for you, you'll get more comfortable with what that feels like and how it changes. So I think that's what I got here. Do pay attention to your dreams this month. For those of you where you are really kind of struggling with some sort of decision, especially about like where to buy a house, where to move, where to work, what you need to do differently, if you're going to start a business, if you're going to set boundaries with people or whatever. The decision that you make should always be the one that's going to bring you the most joy, allow you to experience the most freedom, and allow you to experience who you are and who you're becoming in a way that you never have before. So that's what I got. I'll see y'all again tonight for Messy Monday. Please like the video. Please leave a comment. And if you're on TikTok, please hit the link in bio. You ain't got to book a reading. You ain't got to send a tip. You don't have to book a life coaching session, but you can do all those things there. Please subscribe over on YouTube because I don't want y'all to miss out. Love you. Bye.